I got it. I'm making a cheeseburger, and to be specific, we finna make a Smashburger, right? I'm just finna show you how to season it, how it comes out right, and teach you the proper technique. All right, so listen, let's talk about the Smashburger, right? If you guys wanna be more precise, I'm gonna give it to you in ounces, right? So listen, if you want a thinner, patty, it'll be a little bit more crusty. That's what really gives it the Smashburger. That's what gives it its name, smash, that crust, and that's that flavor, right? What you can do is you can make them 3 ounces. If you want it to be a little bit thicker, like for me, I want them to be 4 ounces. All right, so listen, when you're making the balls, you know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing a pair of gloves. You guys can just put a little bit of oil on there. But I find like when you put oil on your gloves, in your hands, it gets a little bit sticky. So to be honest with you, it's best practices, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say best practices, but it's best if you just take your gloves off. Just, run your hand under some water and then just form, your balls, right? That's that 80-20 and just form those, right? Now, let's talk about this, toasting of the buns. As you see that I kind of like gave up on the butter because I got to get a much better taste using, mayo. Then we just use, anything that's hot, any hot surface. Obviously my tool of choice is, cast iron, and you can toast your buns. Hey, here's a little pro tip. If you have some buns that was a little bit of hard, seem like they're trying to get stale, go ahead and hit it with that mayo and toast it and watch it come back to life. Be nice, soft, moist with that crispy edge. Now, once you got everything, set up, right? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get, our seasonings, and everything together. So I just put all of my ingredients in a bowl, then we give it a mix. Now, normally when I'm making a video, what I like to do is, I would take my little bowls like you guys see in the front and I measure it all out. But I decided this time to go ahead and do it a little bit more like the way we gonna cook, right? When I do the measuring, the pre-measuring, prior to, that just helps everybody out. Especially if somebody is new, right? But this, I will say this though, it's best to put all your ingredients and at least have them, all of them down there, at the ready. Right, so you saw the salt, just a couple of little pinches of salt. And don't forget the fresh black cracked pepper. Now when we put these, our balls in there, look, this part is key. I put them in there because we all heard that saying, like, you never ever smash a patty, right? But when you put them in there, I like to let them sit, just like how I put them in the skillet, nice and hot. I like for them to stay down for about, I'm gonna say about like 20, 25 seconds. And then I go ahead and get my, my press, and then I press them down. Now you can see where it's all, see the redness of the pressed patties? Listen, it hasn't gotten hot, so I didn't push out none of the flavor. Trust me, folks, if you guys see somebody out there pushing one of them patties down, or you ever seen somebody flip one, and then they, it kind of like raises up a little bit and they want to push her down, go ahead and tap that person on the shoulder and tell them, hey, you don't know what you're doing. You press them when they cold before they become hot, and it releases everything. Now, you can see it's starting to cook all the way through. We make a Smashburgers, folks. This is how it works. So then I go ahead and hit it with the seasoning on top. Then we go ahead and just give it a flip, and then you can see that it has some crust on it. It's real simple, but you see how we got to get underneath that? Look at that. Let me show it to you again. Look, boom. That right there is the flavor, right? And then if you really want to level up, we could have started this whole process with a little bit of mustard. That's for another video. Now, once I flip them over, they almost ready, because you see it was cooking through the other side, right? So then we go ahead and hit it with the cheese. Now, once we got our, our burger sauce, and everything is, together, then we got to go ahead and put it on there. Now, if you ask me, when making a Smashburger, you want to make sure you got enough. I'm going to say it's a must. I like to have a lot of, some type of spread, right? So obviously this is the spread that I make. It's pretty, I guess it's pretty readily available for like everybody. Like everybody makes their own, type of burger sauce, you know what I mean? But I use like the standard ingredients, ketchup, mayo, relish, mustard, W sauce, you know, things like that. But don't forget the full ingredient list is in my website, smokinandgrillin.ab.com, and that's WITAB.com. Now you can see how I'm putting this on here right here. I like to have a lot, right? So I like when I pick it up, I give it a little bit of a squeeze, you know, because that burger's gonna be kind of big. And when it's big like that, you gotta like kind of like just get it down to get your mouth over the top of it. And then when you do that, it should be able to like kick a little bit of that sauce out there. That tell me you got enough of that on there, right? And then what smash burger don't have no pickles? Now I know some of y'all out there that don't eat them pickles, but your boy AB, I do. Look at that right there. Let's try to get this right. There we go. And then listen, I know we got it on the bottom, but we got to have it on top too. I told you I like mine everywhere. Now check this out. You see burger rub, barbecue rub. That's a dandy combination right there, folks. Look, ooh, you guys can already see. Hey, and don't do it the old school way. You remember back in the day, everybody used to put all of the seasonings inside of their ground beef. Then they overworked the meat and they got these dense patties, right? We make them like this and then we season on top after we flip them. We let that heat and let that, you know, the rub, you know, soak down in there. And you see when you're using that spatula, you got to get underneath it. You got to like break it. That's when you know it's coming out right, right? You see that? Look, I got to get underneath it. There we go. Then we give it a flip. Just like that. Now I'll go ahead and assemble these last few. Okay, folks, as you can see, and by that thumbnail, it depends on which thumbnail you guys are seeing, I went ahead and added that bacon. And you guys do the bacon however you want to. Look, I got a little smile on my face because I got a lot of cheese. I got Smashburger, you know, I got smashed patties, and then I got that boom, that bomb sauce, right? So with all that being said, I'm finna take that, I'm gonna turn this around like this so everybody can see it. Let me move it around here so y'all can see it. And I'm about to eat, folks. Cheers, y'all. Ooh. Woo! I don't even want to wipe my face, but hold on. It ain't every day you guys see me take my gloves off. You know why? Because we finna get down here and we finna eat. I got fries, they going. I put them in the air fryer. You know what I mean? I'm finna check my refrigerator, make sure I got some Kool-Aid. I'm finna sit down and have me a real good smash burger. Now, with that being said, you guys tell me what else could I have put on here, you know, to make this, you know, like tell me how I can customize it your way. If I like it, check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video and I'm gonna do it your way. Now, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And to all my mods, let me just say this, y'all. Thank you for everything that you do, and I'm out. Peace.